Just checking I can still sing. It's been a while. I don't know if this is working. Is it working? It's working! Hey, sugar baby. Hey, Bredzy. Don't even know I'm live, if I'm honest. Just sort of thought, I'm going to go live. Why not go live? I'm going to go live. I'm going to make a nice ambiance in my room. Don't mind me. Just going to make a nice ambiance. Oh, just burped. Crack on that. And what I'll do is I'll turn off these main lights, save the polar bears, because there's so many bulbs. Although they are LED, which is energy efficient. Turn off the main light. There's it down here, like that. Been celebrating tonight for many events, so I'm gonna lie to you. I've been celebrating, but hello Ryan, hello B, Amy. I just hope everyone's okay. Really, very confusing times, isn't it? Like, how confusing is all of this? What is going on in the world? I don't even know. I went to the shop earlier, and so many of the aisles were empty. I was just like, why are so many things empty? But I did manage to treat myself to some Beaumont biscuits, which is great. But only 3, because we're limited to 3 at a time, guys. So do your bit. Don't be greedy in the supermarkets. Just, take what you need. What you need for right now in the next few days. And make sure that, all of those dedicated and, committed, all those kind of words, all those workers at the hospitals and the shops. I made a big thing about saying a big thank you to the shop worker earlier. I was like, thank you very much. And I wish I sat there, I wish I'd have stood there and spoke to her for a second, because I appreciate that she's still at work and she's making sure that everyone gets food. The same for all the hospital workers right now. They're all just, so selfless. Thank you for, doing what you do. I know the government's given all these grants to, self-employed people and other businesses and stuff like that so that they can keep their businesses afloat, but there's all these other people at the same time who are making sure that the rest of us and our loved ones and the vulnerable are kept safe. And I appreciate those people every day. So if you're one of those people, or your parents are one of those people, send my love and thanks to them. Make sure they feel loved, because it's funny how we take so many things for granted. I honestly don't really think about hospital workers a lot, or doctors or nurses, as I'm sure most of you. Not many people think about those kind of people on a daily basis, but it's times like right now where we're like, wow, is that not one of the most important jobs in the world? It really is. So big love to all those people, and let's make sure they feel the love as well. But yeah, had some fun tonight in isolation, just making sure that us peoples in the house are in good nick, and play some ping pong, which was good. Listen to some tunes. Had a mini jam downstairs, which was great. It's important, guys. Keep your mental state in a good place. Be positive. Be generous. Try and help people where you can. But make sure you also look out for yourself. It's important that you stay in good nick as well, so you can help those other people. Hello, Sammy, twin. Hello, Marja Saramek. You lot, you were crazy. I feel bad a little bit about, promoting anything or releasing content in a weird way. I feel like there's much bigger priorities right now that everyone should focus on. So I don't like the idea of, posting content and being like, everyone, look at us, look at Road Trip, look at me. Because everyone should be focused on really what's important. But at the same time, I feel like where we are entertainers, I feel like this is an important time for us to try and distract people from some of the chaos, which I know that you guys know there's not a lot we can do about. We kind of have to hope that the powers that be fix the mess and help everyone, which I'm sure they're doing a great job of. And the rest of us, we just got to stay positive and distract ourselves. And hopefully us boys, us guys, men, really, let's be honest. I've got chest hair now. I've had it for years, just hidden it very well. It's time for us to try and offer a little bit of fun, bit of fun in these weird times, and hopefully it takes your minds off the stresses of daily life at the moment. But just remember to be loving and thoughtful to all those other people. See you later. To all those other people around you who might need help, they might just need your responsibility. Like, I've made a very strong point of not seeing my family for the next 3 months. I'm not going to see my dad. My dad's a high-risk person. He's over 60. Wouldn't like me saying that, but he's over 60. He's got some respiratory issues, and I make sure I don't see him. And we work together a lot, so it makes things kind of tricky, but it's important to put health first. And then just any elderly people or anyone I see when I'm walking around outside, because I try and keep it relatively normal, go on walks and stuff here and there, go on a run. Just try and keep your distance a little bit, but also make sure you give them a little wave and be like, all right, guys, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're okay. Because, you don't want people feeling truly isolated. You still got to acknowledge people. We're still humans. So, yeah, just wanted to spread that message. Not that you need it. I know you were all very switched on, and I'm sure you got your heads in the right place in this tricky stage that the world's in. But you know that we find a good way as humans of getting through things and coming out strong on the other side. And I personally feel so much more responsible for all the resources I use on a daily basis, like things like flushing the toilet, leaving the tap on, and eating food. Like, I feel like, man, I waste so much stuff and energy on a daily basis without even realising it. And I'm one of those people that's quite conscious of those things already. I always try and switch lights off and say, save the polar bears, like, just as like a passing message to everyone, like, save the polar bears, guys, come on, let's keep the lights off. But now I feel that more than ever. I'm like, whoa, not only with the coronavirus, so we've got to be responsible with food rations and making sure that everyone else is catered for as well, but just with everything else in general. Like, I have so much bullshit in my room, sorry for language, like so much stuff I just don't need, and stuff that makes me feel inadequate to the greater good. And I feel like this whole stint that we're in is Mother Nature's way of saying, look, humans, you've taken it too far. Let's just reset a little bit. And I think everyone's going to be better off for it. I feel a lot closer to the people around me because I'm thinking about them more, and I'm like, make sure that my actions don't have, an equal and catastrophic reaction on them. I have just said that about being responsible and thinking about other people, but just remembered that I haven't called my mother today, and it's Mother's Day. I tried calling her this morning, though. I left her a voicemail. She didn't respond. And I left her a message. She didn't respond. So, Mum, it's your fault if you watch this, but I love you. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to call her after this. I said that because she just messaged me whilst I was live. Probably rambling a little bit. May have had a bit to drink, so I'm in a waffly kind of mood. But everything I say still holds a lot of volume. I really do think that. I think I appreciate everything a lot more right now, and I have in a strange way, I have this moment that we're in society to thank for that. And I hope that these thoughts that I'm having right now stay consistent for me for the rest of my life, and that you do have to be careful with the amount of energy you use and the amount of rubbish you buy and all that kind of stuff, and think about others more, and lots of things. It wakes you up a little bit. Let's take it as one big happy slap. But I love you guys. Stop those comments. Be nice. She's watching now. My mum's watching. Mum, I love you. I'm going to call you in a sec. You're a great mum. You always have been. And I'm very, very sad that I can't be with you right now. But I hope that you're having a good day wherever you are. And happy birthday to Marina Diemes. It's got nothing to do with you, Mum. But she was in the comments. She wanted to make sure she felt the love. You're a great mum. I hope Sammy and Sean are on the treadmill doing their thing. It sounds a bit out of context, but my dad bought a treadmill. He's been making the boys work hard whilst they've been off school. But yeah, guys, it's nearly Easter. Let's try and enjoy ourselves, keep positive. You've got to try not to take life too serious, but do be responsible at the same time. I'm going to wake up in the morning and probably forget most of this live stream. But I'm going to keep it there for 24 hours anyway, because I'm ballsy like that. Oh yeah, I shaved the thing in my chest. Oh, I've already spoke about that. It's on my Instagram. But yeah, we're just going to try and, as road trip, we're going to try and release content for you guys and hope that you enjoy it. And there's something that you can relish in a little bit and you can, have a bit of fun by watching. But I don't want you guys to think that, we think that we're important right now. If that sounds right, because what's important is the greater good in the world and everyone's health and well-being. But just bear in mind, we do feel like we play a role in making sure everyone feels that little bit of enjoyment each day, whether it's a vlog or a music video or whatever it is, or maybe this takes your mind off things a little bit. Hello, I'm live.
Are you drunk?
Me? No, man. Not at all. Anyway, and on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, love you, Jeremy. This is Harper. Recently had a haircut, and he looks like Leo on Wolf of Wall Street. Don't you? Huh?
I don't know.
Leo Harper. Mate, that photo you put up earlier, sexy.
Thanks, man.
Very sexy.
Appreciate that. Same to you.
Mate, I appreciate you and your health. This house has done pretty well with staying healthy. We've all been a bit ill, but we're quite healthy.
Yeah, Actimels.
Exactly. Actimel, sponsor us, please. But yeah, love you guys. Have a good night. And have a good life. Stay safe.